Hi there, and welcome to a very special edition of Backchat. I'm Aidan McClellan, and we have a tech-packed show for you today with two guests who will be discussing with me the latest features of the iPhone 5S. But first, over to Emily Howie with today's headlines.
Good afternoon. I'm Emily Howie, and here are today's headlines. Coulson faces phone hacking charges. Man arrested over Halloween rape. BlackBerry abandons sell-off plan, and Celtic are ready for Ajax. Former News of the World editor Andy Coulson faces phone hacking and corrupt payment charges. He denies conspiracy to hack phones and conspiracy to commit misconduct. He is among 8 defendants, including Rebecca Brooks, who all deny the range of charges against them. A man has been arrested in Glasgow in connection with the alleged rape of a woman who was walking home from a fancy dress party. The 35-year-old woman was attacked in the early hours of the morning on October 27th as she made her way home from a Halloween night out. Police Scotland said the woman was dressed as a bride at the time of the incident. A 24-year-old man had been arrested in connection with serious sexual assault and is expected to appear at Glasgow Sheriff Court this morning in connection with the incident. Meanwhile, a murder inquiry has been launched after the body of a woman was found in a flat in Glasgow. The body of 45-year-old Josephine Steele was discovered in her home in Glasgow last Wednesday. Shares in struggling smartphone maker BlackBerry have fallen by 13% after it announced it had abandoned a plan to sell itself to its biggest shareholder, Fairfax Financial Holdings. Instead, it intends to raise $1 billion in fresh financing. Last month, BlackBerry reported a second quarter net loss of $965 million. Those losses were blamed on poor sales of its new smartphone, the Z10. Celtic boss Neil Lennon is confident that duo Chris Commons and Georgios Samaras will be fit to face Ajax on Wednesday night. Both have shaken off their injuries and should start the Group H clash in Amsterdam. Now on to today's weather. Here in Glasgow today, we can expect outbreaks of rain and hail, but the rain will become brighter and drier with sun intervals in the afternoon. Temperatures will reach a maximum of 8 degrees and lows of 4. That's all for now. I'm Emily Howie, and I'll be back in an hour.
Thanks, Emily. We're away for a short break now, but when you come back, we'll be joined with my two guests, so we talk about the new features of the iPhone 5S. So don't go away.
Call Autoglass directly as soon as you spot a chip. We're here 24 hours a day, every day. Usually if you're fully comp, a repair's free and won't affect your no claims. Most insurers recommend Autoglass, so no need to call them. Contact us direct on 0800 222 333 or book online.
Autoglass repair, Autoglass replace.
It is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent. It is the one that is the most adaptable to change.
Echoes, the brilliant new album from Will Young. Pre-order now.
You said you love me, I know it's true. My life's complete, dear, for now I have you.
Koala loves Cushell's cushiony softness.
You could also be part of the story in the RAF Reserves. Search online for RAF Reserves.
Introducing new Activia pouring yogurt. Delicious, nutritious, gorgeously silky. Breakfast will never be the same again.
Welcome back. I'm joined with my two guests, Lyle and Nikki. Welcome to you both.
Hello.
Now we're here today to give you views on the latest iPhone 5S features. So, do either of you have the iPhone 5S?
No. I have the iPhone 5.
And what do you think about it?
Well, I love iPhones. I've been using iPhones since 2010, so I've always enjoyed them. I think the only the new feature on the 5S is the fingerprint scanner on it. It's a good wee feature, but I don't think it's amazing. But it's good, you know, and it's a good wee phone.
I've never really gotten into the whole Apple hype thing. I've always used either Sony phones or Samsungs. So it feels like it's overpriced shiny things that don't really do anything that different. I mean, when they brought out the iPhone 4, ooh, it's got a flash. That's exciting. Whereas my Sony Ericsson from 2005 had a flash on it. So I don't really get why you get excited over an iPhone that's just overpriced cheap crap.
Overpriced
cheap crap?
I think cheap crap's a bit harsh, but it is a really overpriced brand, but at the same time it is a good brand that you're getting. You know, with every iPhone, you know, you're getting something really good.
And a new iPhone every year.
Yeah.
As opposed to, why not just have like a gap of 2 years and have a phone with lots of new features, as opposed to just 4 new features.
Well, some people like to have a new phone every year. You know, some people, I know people that have had the iPhone 3 and they've still got it, and they got it when it first came out. But I think they're more targeted at people that do want to upgrade constantly. And why not? Because you know, it's good to have a new phone every once in a while. But every phone that's came out, it's always had some better features on it, so by now it's a really good phone.
The one thing people are talking about is the introduction of the fingerprint scanner. Now, a lot of people thinking it's quite a cool way to open your phone, but there are talks that maybe it's quite invasive of privacy because Apple will now have a large bank of people's thumbprints.
Well, with the whole thing, this is more pertinent in America, where they've had that whole NSA thing where they've been sort of raiding people's internet security. I mean, Google was providing information to NSA for money, basically. So Apple now having everyone's fingerprints available, they can now help the NSA in tracking people down. It doesn't really affect us over here in Britain, but at the same time, that's something that's scary to think about if the government will be able to see what your phone's up to just by checking a fingerprint.
So what do you think about the new?
There's always something good about something like that, and then something bad. And in the terms of it being good, that means that you could always, if you lose your phone, then I don't know, Apple could scan your fingerprint and they'd be able to track it if your internet's on. But at the same time, yeah, it is a huge invasion of privacy. But then again, it's just it's necessary.
Well, some people do feel that the new phones that come every year aren't actually that different to justify a new phone. They think they're overpriced. So what do you guys feel on that point of view?
Well, I've had my Samsung Galaxy S2 for about 2 years now, and my brother always gets a new iPhone, and he always shows me because he tries to get me to buy it. I'm looking at it thinking, this doesn't do anything that my phone doesn't do. It's just newer and shinier and a bit skinnier. But my phone's practical. It does what a phone needs to do. It texts, it forwards, it's got a connection to 3G, it's got all that stuff. So I don't see why I need to buy a shiny phone that's got...
I'm going to have to stop you there, Lyle. So many thanks to both of you. If you want more, don't worry, because we'll be back for some more back chat with my interviews with the beautiful Kyle Nickel, who'll be telling us how he saved the president's life. I'll see you and have a great day.